What is going on, man? What's up? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Another question from Rod. I have a 2008 Dodge SLT 4-door 4x4 5.7. What I've hot is the clear coat is bubbling. What I've got is the clear coat is bubbling up, flaking off. Was wondering if detonator yellow. How should I redo the clear coat? The base coat is in great shape. Should I wet sand down the edges of the clear coat, then reapply the clear? Just thought I'd better get with an expert. I've done some auto painting back in the Army. I enjoyed it, but the Army's classes were not much hands-on. I took some pictures. I'll send them. It's a nice truck, strong motor. What would be a good pearl or flake to tone the yellow down? I love the color, just wanting to jazz it up. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm a disabled vet, so it'll keep my mind off my flashbacks and the explosions. Thank you for your help. Awesome, Rod. Okay, so beautiful yellow truck, by the way. I like the color. Looks like a canary yellow to me. Anyway, so this is a very, very common question, guys. I can't tell you how many emails per month I get with this question. You know, my clear coat is faded, it's peeling off. Could I just sand it, feather it out, and shoot clear? And the answer is no. Hell no. You're going to be, number one, okay, prep time and work involved. You're going to be putting the same exact amount of time and prep into getting this thing ready for clear coat, okay, to put clear on it, and it's not the right way to do it anyway. So you might as well, the correct way to do it is put a fresh coat of yellow base coat on it and then put new clear on it. Because, you know, people think that, oh, if I just sand the clear coat and feather it, you know, you're not going to feather it. As you feather it, you're going to be sanding into your base coat, your yellow base coat, and that's going to thin it out. It's going to distort the color in those sections, okay? And sometimes you're even going to hit primer. You might even hit metal on the edges, okay, which does happen all the time. So doing it that way is just the wrong idea. You never want to just redo clear coat unless it's a job that you just did and you want to flow coat it. Flow coating means to sand down the clear coat with 800 grit, okay, and putting 2 or 3 coats of clear coat on top of that to give it even more depth, especially for candy paint jobs or custom paint jobs. You want to just flow more clear coat on it. That's what you would do, but you would never clear coat on top of old peeling clear coat. That's just the wrong way to do it. So my advice would be to sand out just basically feather out all the peeling clear coat wherever it is. It's probably on your roof or the top of the rails. You know, I would think, you know, maybe up in here somewhere. I can't really see through these images. Maybe you have some faded clear coat there, or maybe up in here. I don't know. It's very hard to see with these images. But basically, feather it out, finish it with 400 grit, and you always want a primer over your feathered edges, because I've noticed problems and it's showing through your paint job if you don't. So you always want to prime your feathered edge and then wet sand that with 400 to 600 grit. You could even dry sand it, okay? It doesn't matter, it's your preference. I like to always finish with wet sanding. To me, it gets me a cleaner cut. Your papers last longer, and you can see the final product as you're sanding, because you can see the gloss with the water, the wet, okay? So that's what I would do, Rod. Pick yourself up, because it's yellow and and you're going to be painting it yellow. You're not going to need a lot of paint. I would say 2 quarts, 2.5 quarts will give you about a gallon to a gallon and a quarter of mixed paint material. Okay, sprayable material, which is more than enough for this. You could probably go around the truck twice to give it a nice coverage, and then put 2 to 3 coats of clear coat on it, and you're good. I think you can do a really fantastic job because it's already yellow. And what you could do, you said you wanted to put some pearl or flake in it. I would actually tone it down with some gold pearl. If you can pick up some gold pearl, I think that would look really nice. And you don't want to put a lot. I would say maybe you're probably going to need maybe a gallon of clear for this thing. Mixed sprayable clear coat. I would add maybe a tablespoon or 2 tablespoonfuls of pearl. The problem with adding it in your clear coat is if you run it, you're going to have a pearl run. Okay, you're going to have a pearl run like that. And if you color sand it, if you cut it and buff it, you're still going to have that pearl sag. So if you're experienced and you know how to lay clear coat on wet, I would do that. Like I like to usually put pearl or flake in my clear coat. This way you're done. Especially if it's micro sequence flake, you won't even feel it. It'll be buried in the clear coat. And then you can just cut and buff that if you want to. But if you're doing any kind of jumbo flake, you're going to always want to clear on top of it with just clear coat. You know what I mean? So if you want to avoid the run in by putting your pearl in your clear coat, what I would do is use an inner coat, which is a clear base coat. It's called DBC 500 by PPG. Tamco also has something called binder. Oh, maybe it's not listed here at the moment. Specialty products. It's not listed. But Tamco should have it here soon at Zula.com. Zula.com is a great place to get clear coats, paint materials, pearls and flakes, spray guns. The Atom spray guns are amazing. I would also suggest this is a good pearl you might want to look into, the Deep Sun Gold Pearl. I've used this. I have this. It's a very nice pearl that you can add into your clear coat or your inner coat. So like I was saying was you're going to want to use an inner coat, which is a clear base coat. So you would spray 2 coats of your yellow, right, to go on your car, on your truck here. And then you would mix up some clear base coat, which is DBC 500. PPG makes it. DBC 500 here. Okay, this is what it looks like. You could even use Speedo Coat Color Blender. Maybe it's not showing because of the space. Here, anyway, this is me right here. This is one of my videos spraying DBC 500. Hey, give myself a like, why not? So maybe I'll even link to this video here. But I'm actually adding a white pearl to this white paint job here, and I'm using a DBC 500 right here. Okay, so I'll link to this video below this video as well on YouTube, guys, so you can check that out. And also, don't forget, click here to get a free 85-page auto body manual. You'll go to a website that looks like this. You could download it. There's a lot of information. Check out VIP if you want to learn step-by-step auto body. We have tens of thousands of paid VIP members across the world learning this stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it answered your question here. There's a lot of potential in this truck. Again, I would use a inner coat, which is like a DBC, okay, a binder they call it. There's many names for these products, and you could lay 2 coats of that gold pearl over it, and then spray your 2 to 3 coats of clear on it, and then this thing will look pretty rad. And I would also maybe add like a black pinstripe or something would look really good, I think, on this thing, you know, on the side somewhere. You could do some sort of cool pinstripe, you know. It doesn't matter where you go. You could go below the handles. I can't do it with this mouse. Or above the handles, you know, some sort of nice pinstripe design. I did my Godfather's Dodge Ram like this. We put a chrome pinstripe across the side. It looked really good. So anyway, guys, it's Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Thanks for watching the video. Quick like, share, subscribe. Check the comments down, the links down below in the description. Click see more, and there's going to be a ton more links and stuff where you can get more information. Don't forget to hit up Learn Auto Body. Don't forget to get your free 85-page auto body booklet by clicking over here if you're on mobile. There's going to be a little button here on the video. Get that, and that's pretty much it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Talk to you soon. Hope this helped, and ciao.